Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Zod. Anyways, man, let me just get into what I want to talk about, which I consider something serious because a lot of people be out there lacking. But that's besides the point, you know what I mean? Shout out to Pops from the Rich. He got a song called On The Go featuring Sheezy, BZ Mac, and J Jonah Mob, CIN. I don't know if the J Jonah Mob, CIN all goes together, but that's basically how it was written down. Also, shout out to LOO. He got another song out, and he also got his merch. But I will be dropping a link to his new song. Bay Recon got another song out. Silent from Bay Recon got another joint out. I will be trying to get an interview with my boy from upstate from Bay Recon. You know what I mean? So he can give his take on exactly how the homies from upstate think and why they actually became homies, you know what I mean? And not just, you know, because people thought it had something to do with us, but it had to, you'll be surprised to hear what he got to say. But that's besides the point. What I really want to get into is the whole thing, you know, RIP Pop Smoke. A lot of people that don't know Pop Smoke, he's a rapper out of NY. He did drill, but I won't even say drill. He just had his own particular style that actually influenced other people in other countries. You know, if you follow my channel, Zod Ben Trife, then you know that I also cover European style rap. I cover European style drill, anything from the UK to Ireland, from Ireland to France, from France to Holland, from Holland. Well, you basically get the general idea. And there's a dude called Ash 22 that's a French rapper that he did a similar song, I think, like Welcome to the Party. Another UK rapper did Welcome to the Party style. Dutch rapper did the same thing, and one in Ireland. They've been basically, even the dance moves that they had from NY, they were picking them up, like the Wu dance and all that, you know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. The reason I made this video was also not only to pay homage, but it's just to make people aware of exactly what this shit costs you in fame. You know, you got a lot of dudes out here beefing on the internet and really don't got no sort of fame, no type of status, but they beef on it in order to get to that level to people actually know some. And it's crazy because those are the people that don't understand that even if you got a little bit of fame, there's somebody always watching. There's always a hater in the cut, and there's always somebody that want to take what you got because they're unable to get it the way you got it. There's some people that's just jealous of the style that you flow, and they've been trying to do a similar style, and it just hasn't worked for them. Not only because they suck, it's just their personality is garbage, and nobody really wants to hear from them. So people are so feeble and weak-minded that they take it personally and will literally knock you down. It ain't necessarily just to even get your money. It's just they knock you down just because they're jealous of the fact of the status that you hold and people actually want to listen to you. This dude Pop Smoke was, you know, it's like I can't really say nothing on his character. Dude was out there thugging, so that's exactly what comes with thugging. Some people want to make it a East Coast and West Coast thing. Had nothing to do with that, which who knows, it might have. But as far as I know, it had nothing to do with that. It don't matter if you're on the West or the East. You can get smoked in either place. For the people that are like, oh yeah, you know, they want to glorify Los Angeles and talk about all this, dude. Look at, dude, you can go to New York and get your shit split too. You can go to Chicago, get your shit split. You can go to Texas, any state, dude. North Carolina, shout out to, you know what I mean? Shout out to you. But you can get it split in any state. So it really has nothing to do with the city or the state. It's just a simple fact that some individuals are grimy and they'll take what they want. And no matter how much how many people you keep around you, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're going to be safe, because you can be in a crowd that's just more individuals and more bullets being fired. This cat, which was funny, should be a wake up for a lot of cats that be in the industry and just be boasting about who they got behind them and who they shooters are. Because at the end of the day, if you had 8 individuals in the house and nobody shot at the dude that shot you, that say a lot. You know what I mean? I'm not here to speak on exactly what took place because I don't want to speak on it because it's really none of my business. But it's just, I'd rather put this video out to showcase exactly what fame consists of. Don't think that getting in the game that that it's going to be easy, because at the end of the day, like I said, there's a lot of individuals that want to take what you got. You got rappers that don't got no type of fame at all, but just due to the fact that they're in the media just even a little bit, people be hating on it. I got cats on my line, never met me one day in their life, but the simple fact they'll hate on me because they just want to hate on me. Some individuals have absolutely nothing to do, and anything that's beyond them or a point that they figure they can't get to because they don't want to put in the hard work, they're mad at it, and they don't care about your life. This is a prime example of exactly what can happen for individuals that take shit lightly. You know what I'm saying? RIP to Pop Smoke, but this is what I'm saying. When dudes be, at the end of the day, money corrupts everything, and it don't matter how, you know, how well known you are. At the end of the day, people see money and greed comes about. Some people see money and they might have money themselves, but scared that you're going to get more money than them, they want to remove you off the map. Understand this, you get involved in the industry, it ain't no guarantee that your life is never going to be forfeited, because somebody will always want to take what you got. And then you got these lames that be on the internet filming absolutely everything they do. You got dudes so far up their own, you know what I'm saying, so far up another individual's ass that even if they ain't got no problem with you or no beef at all, they want to film you and, you know, getting jumped, like, which is stupid shit, because basically the cops don't even have to make a case, they just see you right there. Now, this individual got smoked in his whole house. Some people say that he dropped the address, and that's the wrong thing to do, because you got scavengers that'll come and get you. You got to be careful the way you maneuver. When you get that much money, you got to be careful who you're around, how you maneuver, and who knows your ins and outs. Nobody should really, outside of if you got security detail, nobody should know exactly how you move, because there's people out here that just hate, and they will take you out the game no matter if they don't get no money or not. In this particular instance, there's nothing has been said like any jewelry was taken. You know, they said it's a home invasion, but nobody said if any jewelry, if any money was taken. They just said there was this many people in the house, and one dude got killed, and nobody else got shot. And it's kind of like one of those things that just goes to show you, not everybody's your motherfucking homeboy. Not everybody's gonna have your back. You got some cats that are your day ones that are no good, and then you got some that are your day ones that absolutely throw their life in front of you in order to absorb that bullet, just to keep you from dying. There's a lot of people that will put their life on the line just because they see potential in you. You know what I'm saying? They see that you're going somewhere, and they appreciate that. Your team is always supposed to be with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you're going to be moving around like that, you always got to have a team, and you got to make sure that you pick a team that got your back 100%. And it's hard to tell until shit really hits the fan, but you can get a pretty good idea exactly who's gonna ride for you, who's gonna not. If you get any indication, you know what I mean, or you get an inkling of doubt on an individual, then that you got to remove them out your sight. You know what I mean? And once you remove them out your sight, you got to keep them out your sight, because some people get mad, they get vindictive, and they plot on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, this shit makes no sense, because, you know, to have that many people in the house and still get smoked, it's like, wow, you know what I mean? And I just feel sorry for the family. This dude was 20 years old. And not to say one individual's life is greater than the other, but it just goes to show you exactly what fame brings. If you want it, understand the consequences that come along with it. And understand that you're gonna have people on the internet. You're gonna have a lot of freaking hate. Look at me. I'm at 21,000. People treat me like you know what I mean? Like I got millions and millions of subscribers. And you got the good ones that come up to me and like, hey, you know, that be excited to see me. You got the ones that lay in the cut and act like they're too good to say what's up, you know what I mean? And it's not like I got a big head. It's just, you know, when I see a homie, I say what's up off the back. It don't matter if he got any type of status. Don't matter if he's in social media. But you got some people that just sit back and hate. You got cats that hate on me for absolutely no reason. They ain't no 2-5, they ain't no PC, they ain't even a fucking gangbanger, but they'll hate on me just due to the fact that I'm just somebody that got a few subscribers, and people actually be paying attention to what I'm talking about. But if something like that can happen to me, just imagine what's happening to these cats that got status. The only reason, like I said, I made this video was to send my RIPs to Pop Smoke, you know what I mean? And it's not that I knew him, I just enjoyed his music. and whether or not people really take this bad or not, it's like people gonna suffer because he lost his life. Not only maybe retaliation, maybe just the fact that they enjoy this music so much, it's a loss. It's like when Tupac died. It's like when Kobe died. You know what I'm saying? He may not have been on that same level, but to some people, he's going to be like a Tupac. And he's going to be like a Kobe. You know what I'm saying? It's a loss. 20 years old, lost his life, was on the come up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's funny that he didn't even get smoked in his own city, which, I mean, if you know anything about NY, you know the woos and the chos and the, you know what I mean, in the GDs. It's like shit get funky out there, you know what I mean? But that's not, I ain't gonna even talk about that. What I want to break down is the fact like this. Just because you got a gang of money don't mean you can't get your life taken. And if you move in a circle to where they still thugging, you still trying to get your money, you're doing it the wrong way. Once you get involved in that type of shit, all this gang shit and all this, you got to leave that behind. You know what I mean? You got to take along the people that's going to help you further your career, the ones that's gonna motivate you. If you got motherfuckers hanging around you and they're just vagabundos just there to drink, you ain't really gonna get nowhere. You keep them in the cut. You don't have them on Front Street. You keep them in the cut until you need them. Like you in a situation like you gotta call them, hey, roll up. That's the ones you keep in the cut. You look out for them and nobody gotta know you looking out for them. The ones that you keep next to you, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like this, dude. Once you get that status, you making money like that in the millions, you need security. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care if people be like, oh, well, you know, nah, you need security. There's no way in hell you can move around like that without security, because if you got this motherfucker next to you that got a gang of felonies, he can't carry no burner, but security can. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. I can't really say nothing because I ain't no rapper and I ain't nobody. I'm not that high in social media yet. You know what I mean? It may never get there. You know what I mean? It's yet to be determined. But even then, it's like when you move in that, you got to leave all this shit behind. The scallywags that was no good from the gate, you got to leave behind. Only take the motherfuckers into the future that actually do something and motivate you to get there, and look out for your team. Because if you get a solid team and you look out for them, you're going to be good. But if you just picking up scallywags that you think are gangster, this is a prime example. 8 people in the house, 7 people in the house. What happened? Nobody shot back. This ain't no, it's not like this shit don't happen. It's been happening lately. People get caught slipping and got nobody around them, you know what I mean? Don't got no real gunners. Sometimes you got to keep them around. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I just wanted to say, you know what I mean, for the people that don't understand, you know, the real shit behind it. Just because they was your homies in your hood don't mean they're gonna stay your homies. Them is the ones that get you first. You know what I mean? This whole scene, I don't want to put it out there, but this whole shit just seems fishy. And you got to think about it. It just seems kind of iffy that, you know, dude got away with 8 people in the house. Nobody shot at the dude that smoked him. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you got to think about shit like that. But I ain't here to make no case for nobody, but it's just like, watch your ass. You know what I mean? And understand that there's haters out there and they'll take your win just because you got something that they will never get. Instead of just trying to figure out how to get it, they just rather try to take it. And I know I'm your boy Zod, RIP to Pop Smoke once again. And yeah, this ain't no East Coast versus West Coast shit. It's not Biggie and Tupac. This is just unfortunate situation and somebody took his life. And on that note, I'm your boy Zod. I'm out.